Honestly, I don't want to say this and I don't want to get controversial, but Fast and Furious wishes it was Mission Impossible. And I've said this multiple times. And that's a fact. Yo, so Tom Cruise did it again. This guy is electric. He is truly, I think, one of the only ones left in Hollywood that truly bring people to the theaters. And it's impressive, man. So I've just seen Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, and y'all, this movie was fantastic. This is what a summer blockbuster should be. It has heart. It is electric. It has a lot of action. It's fun. But also, like I said, it's very emotional. And it really, it works. It really works. And you see the love and the care for the craft in this film. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 stars the one and only Tom Cruise, who plays Ethan Hunt, and also the rest of his gang. They are tracking down this weapon before it gets into the wrong hands. It's a very simple premise to follow, but man, do they craft it really well in this story. And one thing I want to get off right away, Christopher McQuarrie, the director, his partnership with Tom Cruise has been incredible. They are like MJ and Pippin. It's incredible how well they have worked together. I think the first Mission Impossible movie that they did was, I want to say, Fallout. And ever since they've had this partnership, it's just flourished to this beautiful product of cinema. And I can truly say that Tom Cruise is someone who is actively trying to save cinema and keep the passion and the art of it still alive and get people to go to the movie theaters. And I love that. And we all know what's going on in Hollywood today with the writer's strike and the screen actors also going on strike. It's tough right now, but it's good that we as people, we should go out and see these movies and support them. And I think the best way to do it is going to the movie theaters and watching these films. I don't want to spoil this movie, so I'm gonna hit my points as quickly as possible and try to convince you to watch this movie. This is my goal. First thing I really loved about this movie was the supporting cast. I think the supporting cast is the foundation of this film, and I think these last Mission Impossible movies, I've really enjoyed them because of the supporting cast, and it was the same with this one. Rebecca Ferguson, who plays Ilsa Font, Haley Atwell, who plays Grayson. Wow, was she a standout? And also Palm Clementieff, who plays Paris, and Vanessa Kirby, who plays the White Widow. Like, it's just insane how well the supporting cast performed, and it was awesome. We also have Ving Rhames, who plays Luther, and Simon Pegg, who plays Benji. They all have a special moment in this film that you can look into and just appreciate their work in this movie. And the reason why is I think they really carry the emotional stake of the film, and they are the forefront into pushing the narrative forward, especially, like I said, that emotional part of the movie. They really have that connection with the audience, and I feel like I really connected more to the supporting cast than I did to Ethan Hunt, which is not bad at all. I think Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, great performance. I just think that supporting cast supported Ethan Hunt really well, especially in that second act. This movie was a home run. It truly was. The second act was my favorite part of the film. It felt like it built up the emotional stakes of the film. It felt so tense, super suspenseful, action-packed, and you literally were, I'm not kidding, I was at the edge of my seat the entire time while watching this movie. And that's what Mission Impossible has always done so well, is keeping you at the edge of your seat, keeping that suspense from the beginning, middle, and end. And they did it with the second act. And I thought that was very surprising because the third act still hadn't arrived. And when we got to the third act, it was the cherry on top on your milkshake. That's what it felt like. Again, Tom Cruise is at his best. He's doing his own stunts. He's having fun. And you can see that when it comes to blockbuster filmmaking, you can still put your heart and your love into this film and really craft something that the audience can connect to. Not just have him stand in front of the green screen and design everything in the back. It's actually going to a set and building something that feels real. And that's what they did with this movie. And that's what I feel like with a lot of movies we've lost in Hollywood. And Mission Impossible is one that's still appreciating the art of filmmaking, and also blockbusters. Blockbusters are amazing. It gets people to seats, makes you buy a large popcorn. That's what it's for. And that's what I did. And I had so much fun. So I talked about the second act and why I really loved it. But the third act is insane. When it comes to doing action in Mission Impossible, I think that's what you really want coming into this movie. You're expecting high energy, suspense, thrill, and in the third act, they deliver. Man, if you've seen the trailer, there's a trailer where Tom Cruise is riding on a motorcycle and he jumps off a huge cliff on a rock. And seeing that in IMAX was incredible. It was full screen, and to truly be there, you were so immersed in the world. And what this franchise has done so well is immerse you in the action, to have you at the edge of your seat, have you, biting your nails and feeling like you're with the characters there. And that's what's impressive about this. And they continue to do it. What amazes me so much about this franchise is that from the first one to the seventh, I honestly say that they're all great films. I love all 7 of them. It just depends which one is your favorite. That's it. Some people love the first one better, but some people like the 5th one, Fallout, Rogue Nation. It really just depends where you rank them. I think they're all great movies. And I've never seen that with the franchise where I can literally just pick and pull which one I like, because I love all of them. Honestly, I don't want to say this and I don't want to get controversial, but Fast and Furious wishes it was Mission Impossible. And I've said this multiple times. And that's a fact. But like I said, y'all, I really enjoyed this movie and I had a blast going to the theaters and experiencing it on IMAX. I know Barbie and Oppenheimer come out this week, so it's going to lose the IMAX screens, but you still have time to see this on IMAX, and I think you should see this on IMAX or in a Dolby theater. Run to the theaters, watch this movie. It was fantastic. And if I were to rate this movie, I'm giving Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 an 8.9 out of 10. This film is phenomenal and I had a great time. Take your family, take your kids, take your dogs, take your cats, because it was amazing. But y'all, please like this video and subscribe and comment if you enjoyed it. I am going to be releasing movie reviews once a week. I want to get back to talking about movies, but also this is something very new to me, standing in front of the camera and talking. I sometimes get scared, but if you like this movie, if you like this review, please give this video a like. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Stay beautiful and see you soon for more movie reviews. Peace.